Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 17, the finale. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my people, welcome back. So, y'all, we're going to be doing a little multitasking because three of my nails popped off and I need to get them done and get these videos done. So let's get at it. We don't have any comments from last week, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the episode. It was good up until the end when some folks was getting on my nerves. But we starting off with Ray and Karen. They getting the last minute, things ready for their vow renewal. Raven, she didn't got sick, so there's a good chance she's not gonna be able to make it. Brandon, he's gonna give Karen away like he did 25 years ago. And I was like, I'm happy for Ray and Karen because last year when he was talking about I don't know if I'm in love with you or not. I was like, ooh, that's not good. And, Karen was feeling some type of way. And, like, Karen really, Karen usually puts on a brave face. But, like, even that day, she was like, I can't believe you sat there and said some mess like that to me. And I was like, I can't believe he said it either. But, they didn't got past things. And, they working on, doing this vow renewal. Okay, I didn't went past my notes. So, Robin won. Ashley and Michael met up. You know, Michael has this somewhat obsession going on with with Juan. But yeah, now I could say this is why Candace and Michael don't see it for Ashley and Michael because, yeah, Candace and Chris don't see it for Michael and Ashley because they more so Michael. He'll doggone talk so much trash about Candace, about the things she's doing, and everybody never mind the fact that the nastiness that can't Ashley said in the past. He's talking about Chris is living off of Candace and Candace is still on her mama's payroll and all this other stuff. And I'm like, ain't Ashley's mama living off of y'all? And isn't Ashley's mama's boyfriend living off of y'all? Y'all taking care of them. Ashley's mama would rather doggone it have her unemployed boyfriend who talks mad trash towards Ashley and keep this man, and y'all still taking care of this man. Chris had a perfectly good job, but when the whole Panini, set off, he no longer had that job, sold it, and now he doing online classes. It's not like he's sitting in the house doing nothing like Ashley's mama and Ashley's mama's boyfriend. That's all I'm saying. They got Michael always got something to say about Candace and Chris. I can say this: Chris may have said some things about Michael, but he ain't never said anything about Ashley. And at this point, I was kind of wishing he had never said that. I don't even think he wanted to be friends with Michael. It's just that he's tired of all the back and forth that goes on. He just tired of it all. But Michael the kind of person that gonna even after you apologize, he gonna say some slick mess. Just like Ashley. Where we at? Candace, she is living her dream. She didn't finally sign with a record label. Y'all, sorry about that noise, but I'm getting these nails done. She didn't sign with a record label. She was just reminiscing about how when she was little, sitting in her room, with hairbrush in hand, singing and doing all those other things. I was like, I remember that too. Me and my friend and my friend's little sister, we used to do that. We used to play secretary, and we was like, it was some kind of game, little contraption to where it's like 1 plus 2 when we press it down it said 3. So we was acting like secretaries on that, and then we would act like we were like singers. It was like it wasn't a microphone, but it was some kind of thing. You know the sound it makes when you be singing in the into the fan. It kind of had that sound going on, so we be in there just to singing and acting like we doggo pop stars and all that other stuff. That's what we was doing also. So I was like, yeah, that took me back there too. Where we at? Now the next few weeks, Candace they gonna be picking out her singles and then getting her album out and putting the final touches on her music video. I was like, yeah, that's good, Candace. But then I was like, does Bravo get a portion of this? Because I didn't know this, but after Bethany Frankel made so much money on her like skinny girl margarita or whatever it was she had, and Bravo didn't get a cut. Now they put it in your contract. If you like got any business going on, they get a cut of it. So would they still get a cut of like the money Candace makes by selling her singles and her album? I just wonder that where we get. Robin says before she and Juan try to have another baby, things need to change because when Corey and Carter were babies, Robin and Juan they weren't in their relationship wasn't the best. Cannot talk today for some reason, and all the duty was put on her. These two 18 months apart. So she got these two toddlers running around the house, and Juan was off doing whatever he was doing. But he's mad that she's bringing up the past. But I was like, because she don't want to repeat the past, you know? And he was like, you making me out the bad guy. She was like, no, it's just that if we going to do this again, I'm going to need your help. You know, I'm older now, you know? So we're going to have this other baby. I'm going to need you to put in the work. That's all she's asked for. I mean, I'm not blaming her if we have a baby. I want us both to take care of the baby. I don't want to be the only one changing diapers, up feeding the baby, and doing this, that, and the third. And I'm like, Robin, you was like at the beginning of the season seeming like you had like depression going on. Have you got that in order before you talk about having another baby? Just a question. It's the day of Karen and Ray's vow renewal, and Wendy comes in, says hi to some of the people. They're Robin and Giselle. They're like oblivious as to why Wendy is treating them some type of way. Now, Robin, Giselle, since y'all acting like y'all don't know why Wendy's upset with y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all not gonna see this video, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. I believe it was episode 1. Giselle made it a point where y'all heard that Eddie was out here cheating, and that I don't know if it was just cheating or got somebody pregnant, but it was mainly he was cheating. Then she went over there to Robin. Girl, you know what? Or I don't know if she told Robin first or Ashley first. Most likely she told Robin first because, you know, Robin's her road dog. You know, we heard that Eddie was at her cheating. That's what the blog says. Girl, Ashley, you know what I heard? You know, what's the blog's talking about? Eddie was at her cheating. They going back and forth and going around and round and round and talking about Eddie allegedly cheating. Then Giselle put it on Ashley. Hey, girl, you go take the mess to Wendy. And as Wendy was listening to Ashley talk about it, stop her right quick, went in the house, read Giselle down. Robin jumped in because, you know, she got to save Giselle when Giselle did not need saving. And then Wendy went on Robin. Now they're acting like she the bad guy. Well, you was over here playing in my relationship and I read y'all down. That is why Wendy don't see it for y'all. Because y'all was coming for her relationship. Now, Giselle, remember when you was mad at Monique because she just messed up your relationship with Sherman by bringing Sherman's ex-wife on the show? And how mad you were? Mm-hmm. Robin, do you remember how mad you were when Ashley was in your business about you and Juan's finances? Mm-hmm. Giselle, do you remember when you brought what's his name, Jamal on last season as your fake relationship, and then Monique then put out your business? You know how mad you were? That's why Wendy is mad, because you was coming for her relationship. So y'all, we at the wedding. Juan, he want Chris and Michael to squash things. I'm like, first of all, Juan, you ain't around long enough to be trying to get people back together and make up. That's first of all. Michael, you barely around, which we not mad about that. Chris is the only one to be showing up in prison. It's a trip. It's a couple's trip. He's showing up. We don't want Michael showing up because we don't know what Michael gonna do. Juan is always he got to go to work. Always got to work. How is it that doggone it? Eddie got a good job, but he be showing up. Chris, he be having his own life classes, so he's kind of flexible. He be showing up. Juan can't show up for whatever reason. Michael, we don't want you showing up, so I don't care what excuse you got. But these Juan who don't show up want Chris and Michael to squash things. When Michael ain't showing up and Chris is the only one showing up, so why do they need to squash things? Anyways, Giselle talking about some. I've had my issues with Michael in the past, but things are cool. And I was like, that's all well and dandy. That doesn't mean Chris and Candace want to be cool with Michael. And truth be told, I wouldn't want to be cool with somebody who's out here assaulting people. No, he's assaulted more than one person on this staff. But I guess he getting the same treatment that Ashley was getting. That okay, y'all done got y'all some new babies, so we just gonna forget about what y'all done in the past. Ashley, your foul mouth and how you been towards people. Michael, you grabbing on people's booty and they gonna filing complaints against you. We just gonna forget about all of that. And this is when Michael's like, "Well, Giselle, I can have an intelligent conversation around you." Implying that, ooh, my bra strap is showing. Like, hey, girl, hey, I'm here. Michael's talking about I don't like people being mean to my wife. Have you met your wife? Sir, have you met your wife? Have you not seen how your wife has acted on this show? I'm going to say you haven't. Chris says that he felt disrespected at Robin and Juan's engagement party. And Michael, since you have this great memory and everything, let me break it down to you. Chris minding his business, having him a drink. Michael, drink in hand, walks over. Hey man, you need to control your wife. Chris is basically, get about my face, dude. Michael, you need to shut the F up and listen to me. And Chris took that as being disrespectful, turned around, was like, walked up on him, didn't touch him. Oh my goodness, you're touching me, you're touching me, you're touching me. You're going to jail. That's what was going on. But Robin jumps in and is like, Michael, you acting like you done nothing wrong. I was like, thank you, Robin, for jumping in when you seeing people doing wrong and they acting like they ain't doing wrong. Candace like, this is the whitest privilege out here. And she's like, I can't sit and listen to this no more. So she gets up and leaves. Chris is basically like, don't be out here disrespecting my wife because I don't be out here disrespecting your wife. Yeah, Candace, she be over here talking about you and Ashley because Ashley done had a mouth on her and done some things. And you, Michael, you out here assaulting people, and we don't like that. I also didn't like how Candace and Chris kind of got into it afterwards, and she was telling him, you need to shut the F up. Like, I just want Candace to just, like, go over there, get your frustrations out off on the side. And because people always talking about her mouth. I know Chris was probably like, you need to just, like, calm down with it. But it's like, when you angry and stuff like that, it's like, it's no calming down when you seeing somebody act, i.e. Michael, the way that they acted. Then doggone Juan was like, well, I've been here. I told you I was going to be here for 20 minutes. It is 19. Okay. Bam. 20 minutes on the dot. I got to go. Chucking the deuces. I'm going to be out here. Rob was looking like, what? At one point, doggone Michael got him a hug from Juan. And I don't know if it was the editing or actually Michael gave Juan a little wink. But that made doggone Michael happy. Juan and finally gave him a hug. Child. We're gonna see what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be an interesting next week on the reunion. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on to my beautiful Facebook video. You can click on it, you can like and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.